everybody, and welcome. It's so great to have you here with me. My name is Catherine Erdley. I am the founder of Future Retail Consulting and the Female Founders in Retail Facebook group. And I'm really delighted that you're here with me today. We are going to be talking about how you find the time to work on your business. So do you struggle to find the time to work on your business? Notice that I said on your business and not in your business. And by that, I mean finding the time to do your all-important planning and analysis part of running the business, checking your numbers, seeing where you're up to against your strategy, and basically analysing it on an ongoing basis. It could well be that you're juggling to run your business as well as work full-time. It might be tough to find the time to work on your business around your existing commitments, or if you're working on it full-time, it may just simply be difficult because you're wearing so many different hats. At the end of this, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about a roadmap you can download to learn about the 8 steps you can take to build a profitable business. But for right now, I'd like to talk to you, well, let's just get on with the training. So why is it important to work on our business? I think for me, the perfect example is somebody I met who ran an accessories business, and she did really well with it. She lived outside of London and she had a small shop within a shop, and for a few years she ran this business. She loved going and selecting products, she loved talking to her customers, and she was doing really well with it, so it was able to support her lifestyle. So far so good. But what happened was she wasn't using a spreadsheet. Everything was just cash. The customers would come in, they'd give her cash, then she'd take this cash with her, go on a buying trip to London, select her product that way. And what happened was, after a few years, she decided to wrap the business up. So she moved and she cleared out a lot of her stock, but she had some stock that had never seen the light of day. It was still in its plastic wrapping, it was still in the back somewhere. So she decided that she was going to hang on to it, and then a couple of years later she decided to liquidate it and put it all on eBay. And when she put it all on eBay, it turns out that she had £7,000 worth of stock that had never even seen the light of day. And that for me is the key to working on your business, because how much money could you be sitting on? I would like to think most of us aren't sitting on £7,000 worth of stock, but you'd be surprised how quickly it can add up when it's not something we're keeping an eye on. So it's very tempting when we have the time to push on and work on our business, work in our business, I should say, but how can we actually find some time to work on it? Well, I've got 3 ideas for you. The first one I've got is micro-blocking. So this here is a ticking kitchen timer, and what I tend to use this for is when I know I have something I have to work on but I don't have much time, I say, right, well, I've got to give it 20 minutes, and I will literally set 20 minutes on the timer and off it goes. So somehow the ticking sound is very motivating as well. So if you are in a situation where you really struggle to find time, then I do definitely recommend that you try micro-blocking, because most of us, even if we're busy, even if we work full time, even if we've got 2 kids, even if we have a million things going on, most of us can find 20 minutes. And by doing that, even if you did 20 minutes a day on your strategy or 20 minutes on your setting up some analysis, even if you're a long way off, eventually you'll get there if you keep going with these small increments of time. The second thing I would suggest is that you have a Monday trade slot. Now, most big retailers will stop everything, and on a Monday they will spend time as teams going through what worked, what didn't work. And what's so powerful about this is that you're not caught up in the day by day, hour by hour. Sure, they look at that too, but by stepping back and looking at it on a weekly basis, they can see the whole time period without being so super focused on, oh, one person just bought something or one person bought something else. So you can set it up so simply. You can have a spreadsheet that just has 1 line per week, and you could track your key metrics, whether that's your total sales, your unit sales, your average selling price, your average transaction value, how many visitors you had to your website, how many social media followers you have, and then also just put in, you know, what was your most well-engaged social media post this week, what was your email open rate. And just by putting these things in each week and spending 10, 20, 30 minutes looking at it, you'll start to see patterns grow up. Whereas if all you're doing is constantly looking at the detail all the time, you won't be able to step back and see things in kind of increments. So third suggestion then is once a month, carve out some time, even if you have to put it in your diary now for a month's time, take a couple of hours and really go through in more detail. If you've got a yearly plan, refer back to where you're up to. If you've got a 90-day plan, refer back to where you're up to. You want to get yourself in the cycle of coming up with a strategy, actioning your strategy, and then reviewing it on a regular basis. So if you take that time, and once a month you can see where you're up to, and again, you're looking for patterns, you're looking for things that work, especially at the beginning. I know it's difficult when it's slow and you're not selling an awful lot, but you've got to be looking for those green shoots, things that are working, so that you can build on them going forward. So how do you manage it then? How do you balance working on your business versus working in your business? I'd love to hear about it. Do please come into the group and share your experiences with us. As I said, I do have a roadmap. It is 8 steps to building a profitable business. You can go to www.futureretail.world/roadmap and download it there. Otherwise, I will look forward to seeing you in the group and hearing all about how you work on your business. Thank you.